Universal today for their Mardi Gras celebration. Runs from February 4th all the way until April 16th, my birthday. Can't wait to get some snacks and some beverages. They have 23 booths this year, which I think is a record for them. They have a great concert series, a parade, all kinds of fun. Can't wait to see all of the decorations and the costumes and just have some fun. If you're looking for merch, the Universal Studios store out in City Walk has quite a bit, so you can pop in there before you can get into the park. So they do have the food and beverage cards available this year. Snagged myself a couple of those. The regular ones are $65 for $75 worth of food and beverages, and there's an AP Pass holder exclusive one that's $120 for $150 worth of food and beverages. And the great thing about these, they don't expire. And of course we have to check out the tribute store.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to work that station. No, he's been hitting all day. Well, I'm down. You notice how they're all the same design? I like masks, I guess.
They had so many yummy looking treats, but I settled on the maple bourbon macaron. It's pretty good size. It's purple, fleur-de-lis on it. Okay. I definitely get the bourbon. Not a lot of the maple, but bourbon is greater than maple. Probably more sugar than I eat in like 3 days. Hello! That was delicious. So sugary, but so good. Now I need a drink. Let's see what we can find. The Mexico booth has a grapefruit paloma, so I'm getting that. So I got the paloma, which is tequila, grapefruit juice, lime juice, simple syrup, and fresca. And there's some salt in here. It's so refreshing. The salt is smoky. That's kind of cool. And I also got the shrimp ceviche tostada, which has a blue tostada, avocado crema, so you know Mike won't eat that. And your shrimp and veggies. Looks really refreshing also. And I got the souvenir cup, but I only got the 12 ounce because the 20 ounce doesn't have the date. I wanted something with the date for a souvenir, especially since the end date is my birthday. And I thought the 20 ounce might get me in trouble since I'm here by myself. I don't need to be refilling 20 ounce drinks all day. Oh good. That breaks very easily. I have a bad feeling this is gonna end up all over me. There's some red onions in here and jalapenos, tomato I think. Like a bright fresh shrimp salad. I like that. There's some lime juice on here, it's very flavorful. Very light. That was really good. And I take it back, they weren't tomatoes, they were red peppers. And there were lots of cucumbers. Like I said, very light, very refreshing. Stop one has been a success. Oh, right here's the Brazil booth. I see you, guava caipirinha. Still have a lot of drink left. May have to circle back to this. That wall makes it really narrow back there. Kitties. After taking a peek at the menu, I noticed that two of the other dishes at the Brazil booth, both the grilled sausage and the steak, have pão de queijo. Is that how you pronounce that? That's but it's that Brazilian cheesy bread that I love so much, so I definitely have to get one of those. I'm just sitting here like a weirdo finishing my drink so that I can go get the caipirinha. Alright, got my guava caipirinha. I love it. I like these drinks anyway. You know we love the frozen one they have at the Epcot Festival. And I love anything guava. And I actually asked at the booth for their food recommendation because everything looked good. So they recommended the picana, which is the beef with chimichurri and that delicious cheesy bread. Those little breads are to die for. So good. I'm gonna dip it a little bit in the chimichurri. You know who would enjoy this? Sarah. She brushes her teeth with chimichurri. Chimichurri's good. They didn't have any more knives, so I ripped the beef apart with my fingers like a caveman. Okay, so the beef is super, super tender. I mean, I had no trouble pulling it apart, and I probably could have just cut it with my fork, but this is very good. Don't look now. I'm a golden retriever. Oh my gosh. Next, I went to the Colombia booth and I got the empanadas. They have beef and chicken. You can get 2 of one or you can get 1 of each. I opted for 1 of each. And they come with this Colombian hot sauce. I'm a little nervous about it. So I think this must be beef because it's dark. I just went for it, so hopefully it doesn't burn my mouth. So I think they're corn empanadas. They're very good. The beef one's good anyway. the hot sauce isn't that hot, or hot at all from what I gathered. All right, here's the chicken one. Dip this guy in the hot sauce too. The hot sauce isn't hot at all. And these are good. They're okay. They're nowhere near as good as that empanada at the Festival of the Arts, though. Not even close. Belgium, Germany, Denmark back there. There's a lot going on right here. So I just met Eva and Dave. That was pretty fun. I got the frikadeller meatballs at the Denmark booth, mostly because I want to say frikadeller. They look delicious. They're beef and pork meatballs with a cream sauce. They're topped with a drizzle of apple butter and some dill. They are hefty meatballs. I mean, that's it. It's a good sized meatball. I wish Universal had more plastic knives, just because I can cut it with a fork. Doesn't mean it's easy to cut it with a fork, you know? Some apple butter, a little bit of dill. So they're really good. The meatball itself is good. And I really like what the apple butter does. Yeah, that apple butter adds like a sweet tang to it. Oh, I like these. Over some egg noodles. Yum. Whew. Those meatballs may have put me over the edge. It was a pretty hearty little snack. I'm gonna try to find some of the Asian booths and knock out a 5th booth before the parade. So I think the Belgian one's out, and the Germany one, that's just too much heavy food. I can't do that by myself. So let's see if I can find something else. So the next booth I ran into is the Indonesia booth. So I stopped there and I got some nasi goreng, which is Indonesian style fried rice with egg, Thai fried shallots, which smell amazing, cucumber, and a prawn cracker. And I also got the Bali cooler. The drink is Batavia Arak Van Oosten, Indonesian rum, guava and lime juices, simple syrup, mint extract, and Peychaud's bitters. It looks cute. So I get a lot of the guava and mint, and that's really it. I don't taste rum at all. I don't know if that's good or bad. These smell amazing. Mike would like this, I think. He loves a runny egg. It's those fried shallots that make that. My prawn cracker. Oh God, I don't like that at all. Nope. Apparently I don't like my crackers to taste like shrimp. But the rice and egg part of it, I very much like. Okay, I took a bite of the rice with a bite of the prawn cracker, and that was much better. So mixed in, not as bad as on its own, which I did not care for. So my favorite drink was the caipirinha from the Brazil booth, and my favorite food item, also from the Brazil booth, the steak with the chimichurri. The Brazil booth is where it's at. That sausage looked good too, and you can just get the cheesy bread. Win. At Epcot and at Universal, the Brazil booth is a win. For what's probably going to be my last stop of the day, I went to the Italy booth. After this, someone may have to roll me home. I got the tour of Italy arancini flight, which is tomato basil with a marinara sauce. a mushroom arancini with a garlic cream sauce, and a seafood served with basil pesto. And this booth had knives. Oh my gosh, those have a lot of flavor. So you definitely get the tomato and the basil in that arancini. Very, very good. Next up, the mushroom. So the arancini itself is very good. The cream sauce doesn't have a lot of flavor. Garlic, but nothing really outside of that. And the one in pesto is seafood. That's interesting looking.
Otherwise, they order it, we go there.
I don't know what kind of seafood. Oh, that one's good too, but I have to say, I like the tomato basil one's the best, and I was expecting that to be my least favorite, so I guess you just never know. But this is fun, and I love the presentation. It looks like Italy's flag, so that's very cute. The parade starts at 6:15. People are starting to get ready. It's almost time. and it has been a most gratifying day.